What's going on, everyone? BB94 here, and today we're having another Crucible Commentary video. This video we're going to talk about observation, positioning, and effective use of supers. Supers are very powerful in Destiny Crucible, and so how you use them really determines what your performance will be in the game. It could be a game changer, or you might end up wasting it, so pay attention to this video and I hope you guys learn a few things. So here we're on Exodus Blue, and we get the seaside spawn, and immediately I rush towards Zone B, because I know in the beginning B is a very popular place to try to capture first. So I throw a grenade here because I know people usually will come. Trip mine grenades are very effective for getting kills that people are just off guard and not paying attention to. Young Ahamkara spawn is the exotic I like to use because it makes trip mines last about 30 seconds long, which is definitely a good amount of time. Gets me some free kills often. This guy's trying to shotgun rush, and he'll do so throughout the rest of the game pretty much. So usually what you have to just do there is back away, take it easy, and get him with your primary. I'm getting shot by Thorn here, and I know it's from the side on the left because my scope moves to the right. So I try to avoid more damage from Thorn by going up forward, but then I get killed by that lightning grenade. When I respawn here, I'll go up top on this little truck and just look down this lane. It's a very popular area and very wide open. Good to get some quick kills if people aren't really looking or paying attention to you. And so I'm getting shot by Thorn again. And I know I get shot twice, so the next time I get shot by Thorn, I will die. So I just get a quick headshot on the guy and then reload. Then I just hide inside the truck behind this little hiding spot and just start regenerating my health. Trying to pick people off that aren't really looking at me. And it's a very effective place to go, especially since there's special ammo that you can stock up on as well. This guy tries to rush me again with shotgun, but I get sniped by a mile away because that guy was just watching me in that truck, just anticipating me to go out the side, which he does a good job at. I know this guy was weak because my teammate was shooting at him, so he just came trying to come back toward me, and I don't think he really noticed me, so I got an easy kill on him. I go to Zone A here, mainly as a distraction. It's usually not an important capture zone in this map. So what ends up happening is I killed one of their guys, and then two other guys come to support, and usually I'm trying to just get my teammates an opportunity to get Zone B by having their other team distracted. So this guy was just looking straight up in the air, not paying attention to me. I get a quick kill on him, and then the last word kills me. This guy's very good at shooting me. He killed me pretty quickly. He three-shotted me with it. Last word's a very powerful gun because if you have good aim, you can kill people quickly with it. So I activate my super here, and if you notice, there's a guy on the radar, but I'm behind this wall. That's on purpose. When you're activating your super, you're a little bit vulnerable for a few seconds, so going behind cover while you do it, especially with Golden Gun, is very important to do. If you look toward the right where I was shooting people with Hawk Moon earlier, I'm behind and under cover there as well, so no one's going to snipe me from a mile away like they did earlier. So I do get 2 kills with it. I probably could have gotten 3 if I was a little bit more careful, but it didn't really work out. I got a couple orbs generated, so it was not the worst super. Here I hear 2 golden guns activate at once, so I just kind of stick back here, waiting to see what's going on. And it turns out it was just my teammate. So I get a quick kill on this guy. One thing I want to mention about supers is, usually if you hear supers activate, unless it's a defender bubble where you can get orbs if it's your teammate, you want to run away from them, because if you hear your teammate use a super, you want to let them generate orbs and get kills. And obviously if it's an enemy super, you want to run away. So here I hear that heavy ammo's coming. There's a guy to my left behind me and a guy directly behind me, so I just run the other direction and put a grenade here because I'm anticipating them wanting to come to that heavy. And my teammate does a good job at distracting these guys, so I do get a kill with the grenade. And that worked out very well for us because the other team still ended up getting the other heavy ammo. And so they would have gotten all of it if we didn't kill the guy there. So I get a quick kill with my heavy right here with my machine gun. And I turn the corner here expecting not really a whole lot of activity, but turns out there was a guy that had a rocket. There was a guy that was shooting me with Thorn, and then the guy was the last word finished me off. So I should have been a little bit more careful there. That could have been a really good opportunity for me. And then of course I get spawn killed afterward. That will happen once in a while. If people are moving around the map quickly, you might get spawn killed. So their team kind of just floods the other area on the other side of the map, and the spawn flips to this side. Here, that guy was looking at another guy, so I was just shooting him from behind, getting a kill. And here I look up to this lane again from the other end, because I know it's a popular spot for people to go. So my teammate uses a defender bubble right on the capture point, which was smart, and so that allows us to get orbs, and I do pop a super here. And one thing I want to mention is that golden gun is very bad to use at close range, and you'll see why in a minute. So if you use golden gun, you want to usually use it from a distance, because you can shoot people from a distance with golden gun. If there's people running around with shotguns like I thought this guy would be, they can kill you easily. So I tried to get him, but he ends up using his Fist of Havoc, which was an effective super. So notice how my super, I didn't do anything. That guy just shut me down without doing anything really. He only got me, but he did deny me some kills with my super. So that's important to keep in mind. When you hear enemy supers, you can use your super to kind of just counter it. So I keep peeking out in that area. Not a whole lot of activity for me because my teammates are doing a good job keeping these guys back in their spawn. They are pushing up a little bit toward B, and they're starting to capture it here. So I whip a trip mine grenade, and I notice that this guy's a Titan. Titans will not die from trip mines. It will leave him with a sliver of health, so I had to wear him down a little bit, and then my trip mine does finish him off. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Trip mine grenades, they are powerful. They won't always one-shot Warlocks, and they'll never one-shot Titans if they have full health. There's a guy at A here, and I try to challenge him, but he activates Arc Blade. Arc Blade is very easy super to counter because all you really need to do is just run away from it. And if you don't want to run away from it, you can just easily shotgun and melee them, and they most of the time will die. So if you like to run shotguns, that's another place where they're useful, killing Arc Blades. So he does get a couple kills with it. This guy tries to rush me again with his shotgun, but I kill him by just backing away and getting with my primary. So make sure when you do that, you're facing him, because if he just sneaks up from behind you, you're going to have a hard time killing him if you're not facing his direction. So I keep peeking out that middle lane area there. This guy spawns near me, so I get a quick kill on him. He tries to shotgun and melee me from way too far range, so that was kind of his mistake. So they are trying to capture B, I notice here, and what I like to do is just throw trip mines there. Doesn't really kill anyone. This guy uses a super and it barely missed me, so I weaken him, kill his friend over here, and then finish him off after he turns the corner. And then once again, this guy tries to shotgun rush me. I notice that I'm low on health, so if he gets another shot on me, I'm dead. So I kind of just panic my knife, and it works out. I get a kill on him, even though I got killed as well. So heavy ammo's coming up, so I'm going to go to the one by A. And I was planning on using my golden gun, but my teammate actually uses his, so I'm just letting him do his thing. And so I wasn't really expecting all these guys at Zone A, so I kind of just try to be beast and finish them all off, but I did not do a good job at that. Probably what I should have done is just waited for them to come out of their of that area there and just waited around the corner with my golden gun ready. Once again, I take a little peek up here, and then I just go down here. Notice that my teammate's doing a good job defending his own B, which is always nice. I would do up another grenade there because I know I'm going to leave the area and go back toward A. I make sure that's my teammate, and that's good. So I'm at A once again, just being a distraction. And this guy's coming up near me. Try to get the drop on him, and I did not expect him to have his heavy ammo, so it did kill me. I was trying to sneak up on him, and so it wasn't really a bad plan, it was just poor execution. I probably should have just gone in a little bit faster and a little bit more out of sight, but what are you going to do? You can only do so much. So I keep peeking out this little lane here. There are guys there I see, so I'm trying to just do what I can, and by the way, that was a triple bonus damage on my Hawk Moon shot. So that will one-shot people to the head if that happens, which is a very rare occasion. That's the only one I know of that I've ever had for myself. So that was pretty cool. This guy, I see his rocket launcher sticking up over that truck, so I just slowly wait for him to back away and I get a headshot on him. I see that there's red on the radar near C, so I'm just making sure they're not trying to rush attack it, and my teammates do a good job. They easily get that guy. This location where I'm going right now is a good place to kind of pick people off from a distance if they don't notice that you're here. It's close to them, but it's also behind a lot of cover. This guy tries to shotgun me again, which doesn't work out because he does it from too far away. I try to throw a trip mine to block that doorway, but I don't do it good because I was being pressured by a few different people. This guy tries to Fist of Havoc me, but he does it from too far away. He does end up finishing me off with his shotgun, but by that time the match is over. So important things to take note of in this match. Definitely know where and when to use your super. Definitely try to figure out what team uses their supers if you hear one go off. And pretty much everything except for the defender bubble on your team you want to run away from. Let your teammates kill the other team and let the other team waste their supers if they're trying to go after you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, always try to stay observant and always try to find good positioning, and I'll talk to you guys again next time. Thanks for watching. And